Hello. This is a bit awkward for me. It's my first time actually like recording myself talking. Um, but thank you for clicking this video. Today, this is the first episode of my long anticipated, if you will, recreation zoo of my local zoo here in Aalborg in Denmark. Um, yeah, if you've been sort of loosely following this project on the Bro Nation Discord server, I started it, I think, so long ago. Way longer ago than I'm willing to admit. Maybe like 6 months ago? But I just got caught up in some IRL stuff and I am very slow in general. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna start showing and then we're gonna go into some building. This is the entrance area. I will pull up an actual picture of it right here on the screen right now, so you can kind of compare. This is some of the first stuff that I built, and you can see it's obviously not done. Like there's a big old gap under that door, and this path should continue all the way up, and there needs to be some planting and stuff here. And obviously there's no interior quite yet. Speaking of interior, the gift shop, which is right here, you can see through these windows. I am gonna do eventually, just not yet. You can see I have these green arch shapes back there. And once I go in there, I'll show you why I have those. But right here, in this particular section of the building, I will actually have an interior of sorts. Then we have this beautiful sign here that I didn't make. It's made by Just Goron. He has an amazing recreation YouTube series as well. Go check that out. I'll link his channel below. Massive inspiration. I posted a picture on the Bro Nation a while ago now, and like this sign may need more work. That's before I really started doing signs. I'll also get to that once we get into the park. And he DM'd me and he was like, "Yo, I'd love to help," and so he made this for me. But because I'm so slow, the sign is actually not there anymore in real life. So I'm gonna have to remove it. But there is one. Sorry if you can hear that door shutting. There is one on the other side of this building that's sort of similar. I just need to change the color of it and kind of rip out the tiger head. But right here, there's actually a big old screen right now, which I'll just be able to do with the billboard. Let's go in. So this is, again, some very old work. I kind of made a lot of these custom doors and say custom windows. And these are, they're like stickers. In real life, they're just on the glass. And telling like, go in here, and don't go in here because it's red. Then the layout of this building. This is, I kind of just put some wooden beams in there. There's some cloth that like covers it sometimes, and sometimes it's completely open. This is the ticket booth, the main ticket booth. Over here is an entrance to part of the admin area. And right here, there's a big old door that I haven't added yet that leads into the gift shop, excuse me, that I haven't done yet. But yeah, again, that green screen trick to kind of just imply that there's something actually in there, even though there's not. Yeah. I think I actually, now that I'm looking at it, because I haven't really touched any of this ticket booth area since I built it, I think I have to go back and change it, because you can buy tickets on either side, and I only have the actual booth on this side right now. And there's one here too, but again, one of those custom doors. I'm really happy with this actually, it looks really cool. Let's go over here. This is the way I usually take when I'm at the zoo. In here, we have, I didn't make this, so much of this I didn't make. If we go in here, this kind of, what's this called again? The thing where you pay, as well as the keyboard. is, I believe, by Lukoshi, who's an amazing creator. He used to do some awesome Zoo Tycoon 2 stuff and has now moved on to Planet Zoo. Then the monitor and the computer, and I believe also the chair is by Creative Games, who's also insanely talented. Go watch their stuff. I'll try to link most of this stuff, if I remember, into the description. I'll link just Goron and Creative Games because I know they're active on their YouTube channel. I'll link those down below. Then if we go into the actual park, you can see right down here we have the big fountain with the statue that I also didn't make. So much there was only a couple things here that I didn't make. Let's look at the building first. Let's go over here. I have shared a lot of this building on the Bronation Discord because I'm really happy with it. It looks exactly like I wanted it to, which is like the real thing. Then over here, the gift shop, where I have this black, these are front pieces. It's another one of those like stickers. Hold on, excuse me. Where there's some animals on. But there was no way I'm gonna do that because it's such a high res picture. Now that I'm looking back at it, I might be able to do it with a billboard. We'll probably do that. Then I kind of have all these gift shop baskets that are there in real life, and all of these plushies are by. I think the heads were made by Eben at his awesome YouTube channel. Link that down below too. And then the bodies were kind of put on by, gosh, someone else. Maybe Keyboard Keeper? I can't remember. I'm so sorry. But I think Keyboard Keeper. At least the base of them were made by Eben. The same with these other little things and the birds and stuff. Just kind of put them in baskets. Let's move to the statue here that I didn't make. Because there's no way I was gonna make this. I could probably do it now, but it's already here and it's so pretty. This is, if you can guess already, it's made by Drak. I'm still not sure how you say it. I think it's Drak, but I don't know. This statue right here is actually older than the zoo itself. Just kind of give you a little bit of backstory. I believe it was put here or not put here, but sculpted, if you will, because it's an actual bronze statue. It's not this sort of, whatever this is, limestone something, trim stone. It's bronze in real life. But yeah, he uses these little pieces, and it looks beautiful. The statue was, I'm getting so off topic. The statue was cast in something in the 20s, and then given as a gift when the zoo opened in the 30s. Let's look at some more custom signage, shall we? This is the zoo map. I need to move it up a little bit, sorry. It's a zoo map that I made. Really happy with it. I originally made it in orange, so if you're curious, like, I think I remember that from the Discord server. I remember it being orange, and yes, it was. But they, for whatever reason, when I went like last week, it's green. They changed it. So I just kind of went and recolor it. I still have the older one. I have my, I'll show you. My sign making area is all the way over there. You can see I have a couple signs that we'll get to. Then here I'll have another sign that I made. I had to make a custom font. That was fucking pain. Really happy with it. I think it's very easy to tell that it's a chimpanzee up there. I think it sells it nicely. Yeah, not much more to that. Oh, this little crocodile. You saw that earlier. That's really cool, I think. Let's go down to the area that we're going to work on today. Which is this area. I'm tempted to start cleaning this up today, but might have to wait and either do that off camera or next episode. But the area I really want to work on is I want to close up this habitat right here. It's a Flamingo Habitat. we have, I believe, 2 species of flamingo. And I've already forgot. I believe it's Andean and no, not Chilean. Andean and no, it's Chilean and Caribbean. That's the one. That are in here, and we obviously have those with a wonderful mod. I don't think I have. Oh, it's called American Flamingo. Okay. Yeah, he made an awesome flamingo pack. We have all the species of flamingo, which is really nice. So I want to basically clean this up, which means finish the pool, make their nighthouse building, and put the fence in, obviously, and then a bunch of trees. Which is pretty much it. And then right here, see, I kind of have these signs all around to mark where I have certain things in the zoo. We can actually have a look. It's a great curassow aviary, which is a bird. I'm not much of a bird guy. It's a big black bird. It has a really nice sort of large aviary right there. That's really in the flamingo area, but also sort of acts as the barrier between the flamingo and then what's over here. Speaking of which, I should probably turn around and show you what is over here. So this is part of the South American expansion, or the South American sort of area, if you will, for the zoo. Yeah, we'll see some animals. You can kind of see what's over there. There's an anteater, which isn't actually in here in real life anymore. They moved it to the other side of the zoo because they're changing the anteater's actual habitat. So it's not in there anymore, but all the animals that are actually in here, I need to have them modded in, really. None of them are in yet. Let's just move over. Another custom sign. This is also on the other side there. You can see it right there, kind of. There's some blue. I forget to turn off the UI. Let's remember that. Another one of these little huts. That is also over there for viewing. You can see our lovely anteater, and then our implied modded animal is a filler animal. It's sort of similar to the ones we have, or it's similar size to the actual animals that are in here. In here are, I believe, Rhea and these, which are Mara, Patagonian Mara, and as well as the capybara. Which, reason for the pool, they can actually swim under this bridge over here, which is really neat. So I just put in these northern poodoo. I can't remember who made these. Someone much more talented than me made it. It's sort of similar size and body shape to the Mara or Cavi or whatever you call it. I need to lower this fence. I can just see now, but yeah, whatever. There's a little garden here. There's some plantings and stuff. There's a sign here that I'll be able to make using a billboard about like some bees and stuff. I didn't read it. I have a picture of it. I didn't read it, but it's there. Just keep that in mind. Then, something I'll hopefully get to do in this episode too is the Capybara Habitat. Pretty straightforward. It's a big pool and then a fence. But they obviously also have access to this side, as I said earlier. They can swim under the bridge. Now in game the animals actually can't because of the way the hitboxes work. But yeah, in real life they can swim under. You can see I kind of have these billboards. I just sort of skipped past the one I have over there. But right here is a billboard. It's kind of like a COVID safety thing, like keep your distance, whatever. It's from a real. That's why it's so low res. It's because I took a picture of it with my phone, and I just kind of in GIMP I just kind of put it on to a flat, made it look flat-ish, and then yeah, slapped it on the billboard and it looks fine. Then the bridge. This is another mod. This chain link piece, which Frontier please. No, I actually don't care. I have the modded version now. These are by Nicholas Lionrider, another amazing creator. Go check him out too. I'll try to remember to link everyone there in the description. And then over here is the nighthouse for the capybara and a bit of blueprint graveyard area. Just sort of some stuff I made that I'm going to reuse eventually. And then right next to the, actually sharing the habit, or not sharing, but in the same building as the capybara nighthouse is the night room for the white-nosed coatis over here. It's really cool. Which I probably won't be able to get to, but I might be able to get the skeleton sorted out for that habitat today. Then, this is what I'm planning on using, either the second or third couple episodes, because this is not going to be one episode, but right here, where I kind of have this rock texture marked out, is our big South America house. I believe it's called the Flamingos house. That's the official name. I believe Flamingos are some Native American tribe. It sounds like sort of a, yeah, whatever. Big South American tropical house. Not doing that today. Fuck that. No. I think that's about. Oh, my camera is glitching. Hold on, give me a sec. Okay, my camera is glitching, but I can't move around. Oh, there you go. Right here is another viewing for the big South America habitat. I'm not gonna mess with any of that today, but just, yeah, let's get started building over here. I'll see you in a bit. And I'm back. I've gotten a little bit of progress done, more than I thought I would actually. I just kind of got carried away building this little aviary here that was, I think I mentioned earlier. It's not really much to say to it. It's pretty simple, I guess. It's a bunch of these Australian rod pieces. There you go, you can see. This aviary has this sort of strange shape that I'm not too happy with it. It doesn't look, it doesn't really have the same shape as the actual one in real life, but it's close enough for me. I also just kind of took this fence from the flamingo area and carried it over. I think it's fine. It's about the right size, and again I use these chain link pieces because they're fucking awesome. Mod, it's a mod again. Yeah, it's not in game. It is a little bit off scale. It's not entirely accurate to the real zoo, but it's fine. I mentioned this bee sign earlier. I put it in using a billboard. It looks pretty nice. And it has this little, I think it's like a ghetto ass bug hotel in the back. And then this is just dirt. Not really much I can do to it. I would like to do something there, but it's so bland in real life too. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to finish up this area with the foliage and it'll look good. You can see I also added a bunch of plants back here. Just to kind of set the scene. I'm really happy with this little thing. I don't know what to call it. I'll be able to do something real time here. Because potentially someone made, oh, that's a curassow of some sort. I can't really tell what it is though, so I'm not gonna put that in. I'm just gonna check if Drock, that fucking madman, actually made the bird, because potentially, I don't know, maybe I can get him to, please. I believe it was a greater curassow, though, and I'm not seeing it here. What the fuck? This is really cool. I didn't even know this. Okay, whatever. No, it's not here. Okay, it's fine. This is so cool. This is so fucking cool. Yeah, if you aren't subscribed to, I don't know if you have the YouTube channel actually. If you haven't been following Drock's work, do it. It's absolutely incredible. I will probably just put in this bird, helmeted, curassow, whatever it is. because it's close enough, and it's a curassow. And I just kind of want to put something in here. I might modify it to look slightly more like the real thing, but it's fine for now. Yeah, bit of life to the aviary there. Gonna probably work on the capybara, like now, so we'll see if I end up doing that once I return. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I got quite a bit of progress actually. I did a lot of foliage work, so it really looks a lot better just because of that. I went probably a little bit overboard, but it's fine. I finished the trim for the pool and everything, as well as started the nighthouse. This is going to take a little bit of work, and I'm going to need to start the Capybara Habitat in order to make this right, I guess. Then I probably also do need to start at least the facade of the Flamingo house, but I'm going to leave that to the actual Flamingo house episode, which I'll hopefully have. It might be in 2 parts or something. I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, decent amount of progress to Capybara Habitat. Made this nice little viewing area here, and as well as, you know, capped off the bridge sort of with the foliage. And yeah, that's about it. Next update, I would like to have this nighthouse partly finished, as well as started more work on the flamingos, because this is too open for me. So hopefully I'll have that done. But we'll see. I'll be back. And quite a bit of progress, actually. More than I thought. Or with the foliage, it looks like there's a lot more than there actually is, but it's fine. I managed to cap off the Flamingo Habitat. Finished, or not finished, but did the foliage work, and it looks fine for now. Yeah, I also did the nighthouse building. We'll go have a look at that. I basically just put in this fence. I'm not sure if the fence was here before, but I don't think it was. So basically put in this fence, put in this building, put in this hedge, and trimmed the second pool back there. I wasn't able to actually get any water in either of the pools just because of how water and terrain works in Planet Zoo, but I reckon it's fine. I made use of these. I can't even talk today. Which I made earlier for this project. I actually did make this. This is the designated, if you will, information method for the zoo. It's these pillars that have 3 sides, and then it says stuff on them. So you can see same sort of principle over here, the long strip thing. I'll use these throughout the zoo because they're everywhere. Use a little billboard here. There's actually a little like plaque in here that says please remain on the marked path, like, because it's the same one. I just put it into GIMP and then warped it and slapped it on a billboard, and it looks really good. Yeah, I also took Drock's bird. He made some sort of, I think it was a crested curassow, which is another bird species. I took that and then modified it to look like this greater curassow, like this bird is supposed to be. It looks good. You can see that same sort of info board right there. Really happy with this hedge actually. It's a bunch of those crowberry bushes just stacked, then rotated, and it looks really good, I think. And this is quite bare bones. I need to change it. You can see I need to add some foliage here and stuff. We have these info boards again. This is just sort of the plaque, the long plaque that's also on this. So there's two, because we have two species of flamingo in here. We have the Caribbean and the Chilean. So this is for the Chilean, it's for the Caribbean, I think. You can see they have a little pool in here. This is actually the only water that these flamingos have access to, but it's fine. Like, I don't care about the in-game stuff. It's a fucking animated scenery that's walking around, and the hitbox doesn't even allow them to actually go through this door. So these two are stuck in here, and the rest are stuck out there, I suppose. Yeah. Custom roof, windows. This is really tricky actually, because it's a bend, like it's not straight. If I go up, you can see. Yeah. That was a bit of a pain, and I still need to clean up the inside. You can see I need to add some actual plaster to that roof, really make it look a little bit better. But yeah, that's about the progress. I didn't actually get any progress on the building over here. That's what I'm going to be working on now. So this is probably the last cut, and when I return I'll show you the final progress, and then that's going to be it for this episode. But I hope I have quite a bit of progress next time, because I want to also have started the Capybara Habitat and cleaned up this area, which is quite complex, I guess. And obviously there's a nighthouse up there, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky, but I'll manage. I'm not sure if I showed this. I actually added like a door here, like there is in real life too. I don't think I showed that. No, I did. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. And there you go. I have now finished this nighthouse. It took a little bit, because again I had to do that custom roof thing with the windows, same as I did on the flamingo building, but it is straight this time. But it's kind of still hard, because it does have this sort of weird shape where it kind of like clicks up. I don't know how to explain it. It kind of like clicks up, and then there's this outcrop, of course, that has a door on it for some reason. I changed up this, because the door is actually, the gate, sorry, is actually behind some bushes here. And this is where you can go up and view the enclosure. Then I said I was going to start the Capybara Habitat. I didn't. I put in part of the fence. It's going to kind of, if I can use the terrain here to just show you. It's going to kind of be there, and then just have this fence go all the way around. And then foliage here. Yeah, so I also made this little shovel here using some felt pieces. Thought that was really cool. And then I made a custom drain. And then, yeah, so for the actual nighthouse part. So on one side's Capybara, white-nosed Capybara, and the other side it's Capybara. I only had 2 good reference photos for this. It was kind of difficult, but I think I did a decent job, and I am happy with it. So this is the one side. This is the Capybara side. One thing I noticed is they actually don't have like an animal door. They are just, when they need to get in here, they are just let through this people door, I guess. If we go in here, they just go out here through this door. Then I have no idea how any of this works. I just kind of copied what I saw. But yeah, really happy with this roof, or the ceiling, sorry. It's those, what are they called? Jukeboard. And then I just put some gutter pieces in between them to kind of make it look, what's the word? I guess tiled. And it looks really good. I also did the lighting for that side. But I did the lighting, I added 2 ceiling lights, but that's all that's in there. I didn't do the lighting on the other side, but it should be fine. This is the white-nosed Kowadi nighthouse. Again, I had one good reference photo, but I made two. And again, just kind of copied what I saw. I'm thinking the pulley system that raises and lowers this sort of guillotine door, actually, you control it from here, like right here where the guests are. Or at least I think that's what it is. It is very much like a pulley system looking thing that's here. But I don't know why. There's also this cabinet here for some reason. I don't know why. And then there's obviously a climbing structure because it's a relatively arboreal animal. Then for the ceiling actually has like a really interesting shape on this side. Doesn't on the other side, it's just flat. Even though they both have this sort of like triangular shape on the outside. Only this one actually uses it and has these support beams going across. And there was a ladder in here on my reference photos, so I added that. This is another mod. These sort of mesh screen type thing. I can't remember who made them, but they're on Nexus mods. Excuse me. Yeah. Not really much more. I added this metal sort of fence here, like there is. And this is what I meant when I said earlier that it is a little complicated here, because I had to make do with plaster pieces here, because I was not gonna fucking deal with the path system because it sucks. But yeah, there's this nice window here. You can go all the way up in view too. And then yeah, there's a fence here because the elevation change. But that is pretty much going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like, please. Give me like, please give. And subscribe, of course. That's the more important of the two. And yeah, peace.